Hello, world. Happy Monday. Monday's motivation. So, I am recording from my gorgeous hotel room in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, downtown Oklahoma City. Yes, Dr. Ray has finally crossed states to promote this message on loving yourself to love your life. This thing is real. Do you hear me? And so I woke up with you all on my mind because who's really on my mind? Black women. Black women between the ages of from 20s to 40s. This book, I just want to dedicate my book, my new book. I am dedicating my book to Black women. It's not, the message is for everyone, not just Black women, but I really, really have Black women on my mind today because even statistically speaking, Black women, despite education, have the highest percentage of underemployment. My girlfriend, she used to always laugh when I say, "Oh, this underemployment is driving me crazy." She was like, "Underemployment." She thought that was so funny, but it really is a term that has been used in research. Because what does it mean to be underemployed? Underemployment means that you are overqualified, your wages are low, you have a lot of education, and I found myself in that position upon moving back to St. Louis in 2011 with 2 graduate degrees. My heart's desire was just to work in higher education. But God had another plan for me. Doesn't mean I won't go back to working in higher education. I have over 10 years experience advising students on, courses and college life. And that's what I have a heart for young people and for students. And even I've worked with adult learners, non-traditional students as well. So that's my professional sphere. I know you all see me with the books and the nonprofit organization, those entrepreneurial things, but I wanted to continue my career in higher education, but I just couldn't seem to do that in St. Louis. And a lot of people kept saying, "Well, you just need to leave St. Louis." And maybe they were right. I mean, it's nothing wrong with eventually just having to launch out in order, to obtain the desires of your heart. You may have to relocate. So Love Yourself, Love Your Life is actually broken down into 3 sections. In the beginning of the book, I discuss life's purpose. A lot of times especially I'm 35, so by this age, you know what your gifts and your talents and your strengths are. And sometimes we really don't, we just ignore them. We just think, that's just me. This is what I do. But your gifts and your talents, that's what God has placed in you. And those things become a part of your purpose. You find yourself being called out and, maybe at church to serve on certain ministries. The pastor, the elders keep calling you to do something. That's because they see something in you. You have a gift that's to be used to help others. And it's the same way. It all works together, your life's purpose. So in the beginning of the first section, I talk about discovering your life's purpose. In the middle section, I talk about self love. And then at the end of the book, I give you affirmations to assist you and help you create your desired life. And you have to pray over it. You have to affirm what it is that you're really trying to create when it comes to loving yourself and manifesting your ideal life. And so that's exactly what I've had to do in my life. Just having faith and stepping out there. And so the reason why I set it up like that is because, first of all, you do need to determine, what do I want to do? You all hear me say, what is my I am, what I want to be when I grow up. So first you define that. But the thing is, I get into self-love in the middle of the book because it's okay to define what you want to do, but sometimes you have these things going on within that could have stemmed from childhood that block you. Your confidence may be low. You might have had a bad abusive relationship. These are things that bring your confidence down. And even in my life, when I was going on those job interviews and I kept getting rejected, it brought my self-esteem down. And so you have to really dig into yourself, dig deeply, and pull out all that hurt and misfortune in life to really pursue the life's purpose. So first of all, I want you to define what you want to do, what it is. Then two, I want you to really, because to really walk that thing out, like I said, I've had to do this for myself. You have to say, okay, um, you got to have confidence, because I've been working on, I became an author in 2011, but I wasn't confident in myself. I started losing confidence. And in order to be prosperous, you're going to have to just be confident and have faith. And so, and then and like I said, then you want to affirm with your prayers and your affirmations. So that's just a little bit about it. So I wanted to share this poem that's in the back of the book. Like I said, I'm dedicating this to Black women. But again, I wanted to talk about that because you might not be a Black woman, but you might have that little Black girl on the inside. And I know it sounds kind of funny and kind of corny to say that, but I know, for me as a little Black girl, it's like you have to be two persons, two people. You are who you are with your family back home in the hood. You're one way, but then you have to learn how to be, to go to school with in a predominantly white school. I grew up in the Catholic school system, and my schools were predominantly white until I went over to Langston University, which is an HBCU. So it's like there's this internal battle, and even the media portrays two different Black women. I know now more of us are embracing who we really are with the natural hair, and the self love is always going to be key. And so like I said, you might not be a Black woman, but you could have been a person, any race, even if you were a male who was picked on, as a child. Like, that bullying thing is real. And some cultures and community think, oh, it's just fun and games, helping you get a thick skin, joning. But for some of us, we took that childhood teasing, we brought that into adulthood. And some of us have chips on our shoulders, and we have to also let that go in order to truly live, to be healed, and to live out our life's purpose. So this is for the little Black girl who is in everyone, not just Black women. So I'm going to read this to you, your inspiration for the day. And it's on page 89. It says, Little Black girl. Little Black girl, do you know you are beautiful? Kinky hair and dark skin don't change you. Little Black girl, your skin has been kissed by the sun, in parentheses, Son, Jesus Christ. You hold the world in your womb, like Mother Africa. You have the power to birth many nations. Did you know they all started with you? Little Black girl, you are a goddess. Rubies, diamonds, and gold, they stole from you. Your crown is within now. Little princess, don't change you. There is so much of God in you. You are a healer too. So that's it. This is my dedication to my sisters, my young Black sisters. Don't give up. If you haven't been able to get on that career path, that means that God is calling you out, like He called me out, to start a business, to write a book, to do what your heart's desire is calling you. That's whether you're married, whether you have children. I don't care what phase of your life you're in, whether you have college degrees or no degrees. Whoever you are, wherever you are, just take it from me, you can do it. That's all I have for you today. I know this video is long, but embrace you. I'll catch you all out there in social media, and I'll see you in person, some of you, soon. Thanks, Oklahoma City, for showing me love this weekend. Bye.